Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.
Yo, 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 good people. It's your homie HerbMan, and you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Hey, look, go tell somebody your homie HerbMan is on. And if this is your first time tuning in to the HerbMan Show, welcome. Go ahead and hit that logo right at the bottom of your screen. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys never miss what we're bringing to the world. All right, so I want to say thank you, and I want to say welcome once again to all of our subscribers, to all of our viewers. Hey man, I love you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Okay, so with that being said, we want to talk about what we have been introduced to with Dr. Sebi. Okay, a great man. Don't want to take anything from him. I think he had a life that we all can be envious of when it comes to learning and researching and being able to implement some of these herbs into our life and be able to understand exactly what they do. And I think he inspired a generation of us to start looking at health in a different perspective, in a different vantage point. And you know, that is something that could be commendable throughout the years. All right, but what we want to also understand is that the alkaline, okay, that Dr. Sebi was talking about, Alfredo Bowman was talking about, was not alkalizing your body. It was talking about eating alkaline or indigenous fruits and vegetables that are not hybridized, that are not overly harvested, that you know, all these things that are genetically modified organisms, so to speak. Those are the fruits and vegetables that Dr. Sebi was saying will cause more acidic, will cause more mucus forming issues within our bodies. Okay, so he was trying to get us off of genetically modified organisms or hybridized organisms, and then get us on those things that are original, those things that are indigenous, those things that are alkaline to the earth itself. Okay, that didn't have anything to do with man at all. Okay, and so that is what alkaline meant in Dr. Sebi's presentations. Okay, but what we did was we took that to the pH scale. Now, one reason why that doesn't work when it comes to the actual body is because either way you go on the pH scale is a death sentence. Okay, if your body goes too acidic, obviously the end result of that will be death. Okay, if your body goes too alkaline, the end result of that would be death. Okay, so trying to alkalize your body is only going to lead to death. Okay, and being too over acidic would do the same thing. Now, a alkaline is just a form of an acid. Okay, it's a more neutral, more base forming acid, but it's still an acid nonetheless. Okay, so basically, I don't think that Dr. Sebi was saying do more of these acids than these acids, because it's all going to be acids. So we have to understand exactly what people are saying when we see these presentations. Again, we only got a clip of this person's life before it was gone, so you really didn't understand the alkaline or the alkalinity. So you took the word alkaline from the pH understanding of it and then say, hey, let me go and alkalize myself. Now, another reason why this won't work, look at all of this stuff. So blood is naturally going to be alkalized. It's going to be between 7.35, 7.45 on the Richter scale, and it stays within that range. Anything without that range is also going to be detrimental to your health, and it may involve premature death. Okay, so the blood doesn't have a big range to be jumping in and out of. It stays within that range, otherwise we're going to be in some issues. Okay, so that's alkalized. All right, the body naturally is acidic. Okay, the body naturally is between 6.5 to 7.0, right? So it's naturally going to be acidic. And why? Because we eat a lot of proteins. We have the stomach, right, which is also acidic, and we have a lot of acids in our bodies. Just the bottom line. Remember, I told you that both of these are acids. So of course we're going to be acidic. we're going to be acidic, okay? Now, the stomach is also one of your greatest acidity storage tanks, right? So what does that mean? That means that when you go and try to alkalize yourself, where does the food go first? To the very most acidic place you have in your body, which is the stomach. That stomach needs to stay acidic, you guys. It needs to stay acidic. When you try to alkalize your stomach, or when you try to alkalize your body, period, the first place you're alkalizing is the stomach. The first place you're watering down, the first place you are neutralizing, the first place you are destabilizing is your stomach acids. And you need these, you need pepsin, which is very strong at breaking down your body. You need hydrochloric acid, right? You need these things. If you don't have these things, then you don't break down your food properly. Then you don't absorb your food properly. Then you don't get the nutrition that you need from your foods properly. All right. Then you don't assimilate your foods properly. So when you go and try to alkalize your body, even if you do it with baking soda, if you do it with vegetables, fruit juices, all these types of stuff, whatever you're doing to alkalize your body, first you got to understand that it is destabilizing the stomach. Now, when this happens, and this is the caveat of this video, when you go and try to alkalize your body, you water down your stomach. Now your stomach is not breaking down the foods properly. The enzymes are watered down. They're not doing their jobs properly. You're not absorbing properly. You're not being nutrition up properly. And what happens is, now this particular situation that you just created with alkalizing an acidic environment just now will start to become systematic. It would become systematic. Once you start watering down your stomach, now the food goes through the body bigger than the charm that it's supposed to be broken down to, right? Now you can't move it through the colon. Now you can't move it through the small intestines. Now you start getting blockages. Now you start getting fermentation down in the colon. Now you start getting stomach issues. Now the food is staying in your body too long. Now you're starting to get constipation. Now you're starting to get high blood pressure. Now you're starting to get autoimmune diseases, right? Because you're messing up the gut biome. Alkalizing yourself first disrupts the stomach and all of the biome that's in that. All of the gut, all of the acidity that goes along from the stomach to the intestines to coming out of your system. When you alkalize your body too much, it first messes up the breakdown system. And when the breakdown system gets messed up, then everything else goes out of whack. Okay, because again, now because you can't break down that food properly, it doesn't get digested properly. And when it doesn't get digested properly, it doesn't get absorbed. So here it is, you're eating a lot of these great foods, but you're not getting the nutrition out of it because you've watered down your breakdown system. Here it is, you're on the right track, you're thinking about doing the right things, but you've watered down your breakdown system, and now you are having issues and you don't know why. You don't know why, right? This is what you need to look at. I want you guys to take a very good understanding of what alkalizing your body will do to you. And trust me, I am a first I have experience in this. So I'm not only the president, but I'm also the client of what we're talking about here, okay? I did the alkaline, go get the water, you go get the fruits, go get the vegetables, and you just water down your system, all right? And then next thing you know, they say, hey, you got an autoimmune disease, you got lupus, you got ulcerative colitis, you got Crohn's disease, you got all of these things that are basically results of a watered down digestive system. So be careful with the alkalizing of your system, Okay, now I'm not saying that you don't need alkaline foods, right? Because we do need to eat endogenous foods. We do need to eat indigenous foods, okay, that are not GMO, that are not hybrid, that are conducive to Mother Earth and what she yields, and not necessarily what we as man create. We do need to do that, but don't take the alkaline from what Dr. Sebi was talking about into the pH understanding, because that's where you will go wrong. And there's a lot of industries out here that are banking on you not really understanding or realizing this, and they're going to continue to sell you alkaline products. And you're going to continue to have digestive issues as long as you continue to mess with the acidity in the stomach. Because you got to understand that all this stuff first goes here. It first goes here. It doesn't go to your blood first. It goes to the stomach first. Okay? So you got to understand that before it even reaches the body, it got to hit the stomach first. So what you want to do is make sure that you're not watering down your stomach. You have the proper acidity in the stomach that it takes to break down your foods. Okay? So you want this to stay at an all-time acidic level. That doesn't mean that you need to go and eat more acids. It just means that you don't water down this particular system. You need that to be acidic. So you have to find a diet with a variety in it that will give you the acidity that you need and the alkalinity that you need, but through indigenous fruits and vegetables. You get it through indigenous fruits and vegetables, and if you can't get it all through that particular diet program, then that's when you take in herbal supplementation that will continue to help these three stay in the parameters that they're in. You don't want the blood acidic, you don't want the body alkaline, you don't want the stomach alkaline. You want these to stay within the ranges and the proper perspectives that they are supposed to be in. Okay, you want them to stay exactly the way God created. The body needs to be from 6.5 to 7. The stomach needs to be from 1 point something to 3, right? And the blood needs to be from 7.35 to 7.45. This is your job, is to balance your diets out to keep these in their proper perspective, not to alkaline or to acidify anything. Too much acids will get over into the blood, causing the blood to go below 7.35, and now you're going to have issues. Okay, cancer, blood cancers, you're going to have way more problems than just cancer in your hand. Remember that death is imminent when the blood gets too acidic. Okay, but death is also imminent when the blood gets too alkaline. So we want to be careful. Too much of anything, as you can see, is going to cause you some detrimental health issues. So as we move forward in this health journey, as we move forward in understanding what we need to take and how we need to take it and what we need to use and how we need to use it and what we need to eat and how we need to eat it, we first need to understand the body and how it was designed. So biochemistry, the anatomy, knowing those types of things are going to be very conducive moving forward. Understanding your vitamin and mineral composition and understanding these things, getting the vitamin and mineral analysis. You can get these anywhere from your local doctor all the way down to these little labs on the side of the street that do your drug test. Okay, they also will do vitamin and mineral analysis tests as well. So you can go and get these things. You can go get a hair mineral analysis test. All right, that's going to be very good for you. And that way you can kind of understand where you are right now at this particular time, and then you have a roadmap to moving forward. Obviously there's other modalities that you can use also that will help you out, but knowing your mineral analysis will be very helpful moving forward, so you'll know how to eat and what to eat every day. Okay, and you can, there's going to be new technology that's going to be coming out, especially in these little smartwatches that really are going to be able to take those analysis for you on a day-to-day basis, to where you understand, okay, my vitamin E is low, my vitamin A is low. Watch for that technology. It'll be coming out. Now, would I have it? I don't know, but at the same time, I just know it's important to know those things moving forward, so you can base your day off of what vitamins and minerals you actually need, and not just throwing in the same old foods, not knowing if you really even need those foods today or not. Because if you're still just on macronutrients, without understanding the importance of micronutrients, then you're already out there lost. All right, so you can't just be living off carbs, fats, and proteins all your life without necessarily understanding the importance of micronutrients. So if you are a carb, protein, and fat eater, and that's all you're doing, and you're getting in those macronutrients, that's probably why you're experiencing some of the health issues that you're experiencing, whether it be obesity, whether it be acidity, whether it be high blood pressure, whether it all these things, because that macronutrient diet, that's the American diet, that macronutrient diet without those micronutrients, it will lead you nothing but to the acidic side. Okay, so you're going, because sugars and all that, when it breaks down, all of that creates an oxidative environment, right? And that oxidative environment is also acidic. Okay, so sugars break down in the blood, and when those sugars break down, they create oxidative stress on the body as well. Just like when the breakdown of the stomach does, all of these things create oxidative stress. So the more bad habits you add on to that oxidative stress, is the shorter your lifespan gets. So we really need to understand these things moving forward. That alkaline did not mean alkalize your body. It simply means eat indigenous foods. I love you guys, man, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody about your homie HerbMan. I didn't want to make the video long, but I definitely wanted to make it strong. And until next time, love HerbMan.
Yo, 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 good people. Welcome to the HerbMan Show.